YouTube, what's going on, guys? It's Luke here. I'm back with another video, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different on this channel, and I'm going to be releasing the Toronto Blue Jays post-trade deadline lineup. Videos like these take a lot of time and effort to make, so if you enjoy, please be sure to hit the like button and sub with noties on. It's your best way to show your support to my channel, but with all that being said, let's get right into the video. So this lineup will be 3 parts long, and it will include the starting lineup, the starting pitchers, and the relievers. Let's get into it. So the Toronto Blue Jays lineup includes Alejandro Kirk at catcher, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at first base, Marcus Semien at second base, Bo Bichette at shortstop, Kevin Biggio at third, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in left field, George Springer in center field, Teoscar Hernandez in right field, and Randall Grichuk DHing. And this is a lineup that I think is capable of making a deep push into the postseason. This lineup is a very strong offensive team. Of course, Alejandro Kirk's an amazing hitter for his position. So is, of course, Vlad Jr., Semien, Bichette, Lourdes Gurriel, George Springer, Teoscar Hernandez. All those guys are capable of doing big damage in postseasons and other stuff like that. So I think this team will fare very well. And on defense, they're good enough. They're not anything crazy. All these guys, other than maybe Grichuk, who I put at DH, and maybe Springer, are pretty good fielders. So it's not the best defense, but I think it'll be good enough to get the Jays into the playoffs and make it there. For my starting pitchers, I went with, for SP1, Jose Barrios, SP2, Robbie Ray, SP3, Hyunjin Ryu, SP4, Alek Manoah, and SP5, Steven Matz. So I think acquiring Jose Barrios was an excellent job by the Jays to bolster their rotation. Of course, now having Barrios as their ace gives a lot more relief for Robbie Ray and Hyunjin Ryu. And just overall, even though they lost Austin Martin and Simeon Woods Richardson, if the Jays are so rich on prospects for infielders and even for pitching, so if there are any guys they could afford to lose, it'd be someone like Austin Martin. So I don't mind that pick. And then, of course, Robbie Ray having an outstanding season, arguably a career year. Hyunjin took a bit of a step back this year compared to last year, but I think he would still fare very well in the playoffs, and his experience would be key. Alek Manoah, of course, has got that beautiful arm. He can throw super hard. He has excellent stuff. We just have to hope he can keep his composure, because he does have a bit of an interesting temper. And then at SP5, Steven Matz. He's injured right now, but when he comes back, you already know, throughout his career, he's just been that kind of steady guy, which is a perfect guide for the end of the rotation. And then finally, for the starting relievers, I have at my closer, Brad Hand. For RP1, Joakim Soria. RP2, Jordan Romano. RP3, Rafael Dolis. RP4, Adam Simber. RP5, Ryan Borucki. RP6, Trevor Richards. And at RP7, I actually decided to stick Ross Stripling in the bullpen. He had a lot of time in the bullpen when he was on the Los Angeles Dodgers, so it's something he has been exposed to in his career. And I think he's had a couple rough starts this year, so I think it might take a bit of pressure off him to just move into the bullpen where he has a bunch of good arms with him, and he can really go back to the decent pitcher that he was. And of course, we acquired Joakim Soria and Brad Hand at the deadline. Both very solid trades. We didn't really have to give up much to get Brad Hand and Joakim Soria. So those were great picks to bolster our pen, as similar to how Jose Barrios kind of relieved Robbie Ray. Brad Hand and Joakim Soria will extremely relieve the duties of Jordan Romano and Rafael Dolis. Of course, Jordan Romano's had to take on that closer role, and he's still very young, so having to be exposed to that at a pretty young age isn't very fair. So bringing back Brad Hand and Joakim Soria, 2 veteran arms, is really, really good for the rotation. Along with Adam Simber, the side armor, he's just a good guy for the middle of the relief pack, so he'll work out well. Ryan Borucki, I've always been a fan of his stuff, so he'll be a good fit. And then at the bottom end, Trevor Richards and Ross Stripling, just to get some solid innings if they need them. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was a short one, but we're on vacation right now, so these videos will be a lot shorter than They usually are. That's also why I'm not using a face cam. But of course, as you know, videos like these take a lot of time and effort to make. So if you enjoyed, please be sure to hit that like button and sub with noties on. It's your best way to show your support to my channel. Be sure to comment down below whether you think this team is a playoff team or not. I'd love to see those comments down below, and I'm out. Peace.